Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new message. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So today we have a message for you that is meant to find you before the end of today. So let's see, what do you need to hear before this day ends for you? I'm sure you have been brought here for a reason. I will start with an oracle card and let's just see what's the energy, what's the first message that comes through. What do you need to hear before the end of today? What message is meant to find you before the end of today? Okay, so let's start with this one right here. We have the goose. Interesting. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. Wow, and this message is meant to find you before the end of today. So we have a very clear message coming through for those of you who have been brought here. I feel that right now you're being clearly presented with, it's either like a new path or it's a calling that you should be pursuing your dreams, is what I'm feeling. And there is something about starting right now is also what's coming up. There is something about not delaying this process anymore. I feel that, you know, it depends. Maybe this reading finds you in the morning. Maybe this finds you before you go to sleep. It might be in the middle of your day. But you need to hear about starting from tomorrow. You need to take your dreams seriously. You need to start taking action towards those dreams, towards those goals. Because I feel there is something about things are very clear for you now. The path ahead is very clear for you. Where you want to go is very clear for you. The action that you need to take is clear for you. Now it's about you starting the journey. And this begins now, okay? I feel like Spirit is saying, don't postpone yourself anymore. Don't delay this process anymore, because it's all going to circle back. Like, that's how I'm hearing. If you don't start it tomorrow, you will need to start the day after. And if you don't start the day after, that all compiles. And then you might need to start next month, right? So it's just better to start right now, because you cannot escape this, is what I'm hearing. I feel that a lot of you have like this very specific dream, this very specific goal in mind. And Spirit is calling you to action towards it. And start today, right? Don't delay the process. I'm hearing this like very specifically, don't delay the process. And this is not in the way of rush, okay? I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I don't get this in the way of like you need to rush. It's just that starting. It's about starting, okay? Let's see, what else do you need to hear before the end of today? Wow, the Queen of Wands. Guys, it's time to step into your true power. So the Queen of Wands is calling you to step into your thing. It's calling you to step into something that's authentic to you. And a lot of you, maybe you are starting like a new creative pursuit, or you're starting to do something independently, right? And I feel like what you need to hear is start to express yourself freely. Don't dim your light. Show the fullest potential. Let it be seen. What else do you need to hear? Wow, the Chariot. Such beautiful energy today, I feel. We also have the King of Cups. Okay. Let me see here. So the Chariot is about moving forward with your goals, is about starting a journey and achieving your goal. So what this is saying to me, that this journey that you're going to start today or tomorrow, right? It depends. Focus, okay? Determination, focus, discipline, move forward without any doubt in yourself, without doubt in your inner power. I just heard in your inner celestial being. I feel you guys are so special. Like you have such a special energy to you. Such a magnetic, mesmerizing, beautiful energy that is just, whatever you do is going to really make a difference, is what I'm hearing. And whether this is something creative in a way you want to put yourself out there, like if you guys want to put yourself out there, maybe, you know, the Queen of Wands a lot of times can talk about like being on the internet, or being famous, being a celebrity, being creative in some kind of way, or doing something independently, okay? It could be something such as like doing something independently or doing something that's bold. Whatever you end up doing, just know that you will be honored for it. You will be seen for it, is what I'm getting here. We also have the Queen of Swords. Now, something that's important here. Okay, you guys have the talent. That's what you need to hear. You guys have the talent, but the talent doesn't work itself. That's the message that's coming through for me right now. It's like the Chariot and the Queen of Swords are both energies indicating that discipline, focus, and determination is what's actually going to get you there. Because the talent is already present within you. The potential is, you are born with this. Everyone is born with a talent. Everyone is born with a burning desire and a burning potential. But if we don't work on it, if we don't develop it, it's not going to go anywhere. So you need to hear that. Don't look for things outside of you is also what I'm hearing. Because you're starting this new journey, I feel. It's easy to get lost into outside sources of what is it that's going to get me there. And I feel the Queen of Wands is a very strong energy of you. It's a very strong energy of authenticity. And what Spirit is saying to me is that what's going to get you there is you, nothing else. No, not a person, right? Not a specific object or whatever. It's you that's going to get you there. And you need to start having more love for yourself with this King of Cups. Because when this came out, I heard harmony. And I feel like you guys are needing to have a very strong love for yourself, to see yourself in the best light possible. You need to love yourself more before you start to receive love from the world. So I see a lot of you, you're also undergoing very deep internal transformation where you start to have a better relationship with yourself. You start to see yourself in a better light. You start to love yourself more, appreciate yourself more, and appreciate your creativity, appreciate your artistic sides. All of this is coming up and is leading to a very major transformation for you. Queen of Swords is also encouraging you to set strong boundaries with the environment. If you feel like there's a certain person who's making you feel like you're not enough, if there is a certain situation that is making you doubt yourself, it's time to eliminate that. It's time to be strict. This is not the time to be, I don't want to say this is not the time to be nice, because you should be always a good person and you should be always a kind person. But when that kindness is getting in the way of your well-being, there might need to be some boundaries set in place here, right? So continue to be the nicest version of yourself. Continue to be the great person you are. But also have the boundaries in order to protect that, right? I do feel there needs to be boundaries from your side and discipline with yourself as well. Boundaries within yourself, sticking to the things that you say you're going to do. What else do you need to hear before the end of today? Okay, create intentional solitude. So I was just create intentional solitude, and then we have cultivate peace. So I definitely feel like there is this message coming through for you right now to also, you have got lost, to just completely create your own little world, create your own little environment so that you can focus on what matters for you. Okay, I feel that this finds you when you have a very specific dream, when you have a very specific goal that you are aligned towards. And in order to get there in the most productive, efficient way possible, in the most, you're not wasting time type of way, is to create intentional solitude, is what Spirit is saying. And why is solitude so powerful? I just want you to recognize this, because when we intentionally become more introverted, we start to believe in our own beliefs. We start to become connected with our own truth, and You know, it's so easy when you're constantly surrounded by different opinions from the news and from other people in your environment to start adapting to those ways of thinking when they, in reality, they're maybe not even your truth, right? And it's so easy to get lost in that. So when we are needing to be focused, the best way to do it is entering this intentional solitude. And this is going to ensure that there is a lot of peace surrounding you and that you guys can work on your dreams in a peaceful, healthy environment, you know, without creating doubts, without creating disharmony in a way as well. And we also have Wanted. Wow, so with the Queen of Wands, you guys are really going to step into something authentic. And I feel like you're not dimming your light anymore. Like you're really going to start to show this new version of yourself to the world. And people are really going to love it. Like I'm seeing something about people really liking you, people really admiring you. You also have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And what this is saying to me is that these things that you have right now that seem like small dreams or they seem like daydreams, they're not going to be daydreams anymore. The Seven of Cups is in reverse. It's saying to me that this is manifesting. This is all coming to life as you guys turn more inwards. You create the safe space. You raise the boundaries. You put the focus and the action in the right direction. All of those things that you feel like you have been manifesting before are now starting to actually come into the world. And this is, I find, so true. It's like whenever we turn our energy towards us, towards ourselves, and our own well-being, this is when the most beautiful things manifest, because we are giving attention to what is the important thing, which is ourselves. And again, that message is coming through that what's going to get you there is nothing else but you. Nothing else but you. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, let's get your last card to on your reading. Is there any last message you need to hear before the end of today? Wow, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So a lot of you, again, you have been dimming your light in some kind of way to fit into society, to maybe be, you know, liked by other people, to be accepted by a certain group of people, to feel like you belong. But you guys are not meant to belong. You are meant to stand on your own. I feel like this pile, it does kind of give me a little bit of like a black sheep type of energy. And this is because you are not, this is what I want to say. Like, I feel we're all born very special and different and unique. But some people, some of us just choose to accept that. Other people might choose to adapt to fit in, right? And I feel for you, you're kind of having a hard time with fitting in, because I feel this urge for you to, this, you know, this inner version of you to surface up is stronger than ever right now. And this is the moment when it's going to come out. This is the moment when you're going to let it shine. And what Spirit is saying to you, starting from tomorrow or today, right? Really lock in, put in the work, because the talent is there, but it's not going to happen unless you work the talent, unless you develop the talent. You were given a gift when you were born, but it matters how you utilize it and how you work with it. So don't dim your light to fit in. I also feel this is a time when you're really stepping into your authenticity. You're starting to be yourself. So be proud of yourself, love yourself, and believe in yourself, as I feel the message that you need today. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next message. Bye-bye.